Hey there, what's going on, everybody? I've been doing these maps with these 5 bots for a while, and the problem I'm having is I figured out how to exploit it and win. But I don't want to win that way, and I'm going to show you in this video. And I just did a video this morning where I had like 18 kills, and then Tank Jr. got on a rampage and wiped up the entire bot crew before I could even get into the fight and won. So, when you're playing against humans, this is the problem with playing against bots if you don't use the exploiting how the bots move and the bots spawn strategy on this level of difficulty, at least. They don't care who wins. Their job is to just shoot whatever moves. And so the bots just sit there and just farm each other and feed each other and farm each other and feed each other. And I can go through this and play clean and play good and still get, go from first place to last place without even seeing a fight. And there's a spot on this map where you can camp people, and I just don't want to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this one more time, and then I've already beaten, in my first try, I've already beaten the leader of the tier we're currently on. And then I'm going to go through, play the in-between maps, the non-tournament maps on like hardcore, and then we're just going to wrap this series up. And the reason is because I want to get onto some other games, and there's so much coming out. There's Stellar Blade this month, Shadow of the Erdtree next month, Homeworld 3 the month after that. And Homeworld's a game that might not even be on your radar, but it's a game from the 90s, was one of the greatest real-time strategy games ever made, completely underappreciated in its time, never really got a cult following as it went on, but somehow they managed to come up with a Homeworld 3 that's going to be released like almost 20 years later. So I want to just move on from these old games, and I want to put a few more on here. I want to do the Homeworld playthrough, and that's going to be a lot easier than this. I want to do the Unreal Tournament, a little bit of that, Half-Life 2. There's some stuff I want to get going on here. So I'm going to cut in. I've got a lot of this filmed. I'm just going to cut in bits and pieces of the different attempts I've made at this. And then you'll be able to see where a person that really wants to, if you wanted to do this on Nightmare, could use the bot exploiting technique. You got to remember, in tournaments, it was 1 versus 1. It was 1 versus 1 in most tournaments, at least. And, you win your match, you go up against the next person. There was a girl that worked for id. I actually kind of knew her, a woman, Stevie, and her call tag was KillCreek, and she was very good at this game. And at one time she was internet famous for how well she played this game. And I've played against her, and I'm not afraid to say she kicked my ass a few times. But point is, these were 1 versus 1 matches in most tournaments. And now, back in that day, tournaments weren't regulated. There was QuakeCon. I never played QuakeCon. I don't know how that was. I know there were some tournaments where it would be like I think they'd have 6 people on a map, and then, you would just kind of work your way down, and they'd take the top, and those would move on to the next bracket. But anyway, I'm going on and on about this because I'm about to wrap this series up. There's only going to be 3 more videos in this. Maybe 4, because we're going to skip all those in-between maps. And this video is going to be cutting in a lot of the failures, and then we're going to go on to the 1 versus 1 video that I won, and then there'll be 2 more after that, so that's 4 videos. But yeah, fighting bots, back to that, they don't care about strategy. They don't run the map, they don't pick up resources. They sit there and they feed. On this map, they feed Tank Jr. So, and if I show up on the map, they all turn on me, and I'm dealing with fire from 3 or 4 bots. So I don't see any real way of winning this other than doing it over and over and over until you get on a good streak. Other than using the point where they come through the teleporter and they appear and they're facing the wrong way, and you can just sit there with a lightning gun and just annihilate them. But that's not fun, for me at least. But that's how you could definitely do it. That is this map. You can see I already finished this on a Nightmare, and it was on my first attempt. And so 1 versus 1, I'm getting better. I got my mouse perfectly dialed in. I got the crosshairs I wanted. Now You know what? Thank you, whoever made this patch to allow us to keep playing this. I'm not criticizing it because it long abandoned this game, and I'm glad someone's working on it. But now, this patch, my keybinds won't stick. So, which is not a huge deal, but I don't like the default binds, and I can't get used to them. And so what happens is on a map where you have a ton of weapons, you could end up having to mouse scroll through like 3 weapons before you get the one you actually want. So there's none of this guys on top of you, push 3, shotgun, shoot him in the face, push 1 to gauntlet. You can't do that when you're scrolling through everything. That's giving me a little bit of a handicap, and I cannot get the binds to stick. I don't know why they were working earlier, but do have the mouse wheel work, or the mouse sensitivity perfect to where I like it at least. This is the wrong map, sorry. Yeah. Get my sound going here. Okay, so we were on this one. I haven't even tried this one yet.
Lucy, biker, patriot.
And then I got on this emotional rant about the way people treat each other and all kinds of silly stuff. That's not gonna make it to the video. All right, I need to focus though. I don't need to be talking. See, I've already gone into this with the mentality that we're just gonna skip it. I'm playing really, really poorly. Let's take this seriously. At the end of this hallway here, no, this is where you come through and it's trouble. That's where everyone fights. But see, you come through here from the teleporter. So if you just set up right here, lightning gun's behind me. You can just camp that as they come through. And I think that's the way to do this. But I don't like playing that way. Feels cheesy. Of course, now nobody's coming through here. I don't want to do it, I just want to show you. But maybe I was wrong about that. Tank Jr. just seems to own this map, and they just seem to feed him. I think he's won every single one of these I've tried. There he is. See what I'm talking about? You can see how this is the spot where you could really farm them up. And I think if I kept doing that, I would be able to win this. Can't miss those shots though. That's just no excuse for that. You gotta be careful though, because if someone spawns on top of you, like if you're standing on a spawn location, I think if my memory serves me correctly, they will insta-kill you. They spawn on top of you. When you have this many people on a map, it's just you get into these weapon droughts where you know, they're picking up everything. And you're just left with nothing to. No good weapon options. And you would think that shotgun would be an easy weapon to use. I've never been I fucked that up. I've never been particularly good with it because it doesn't work like you think it would work. It doesn't have any scatter. It has less scatter than the plasma gun. You have to be perfectly on the crosshair for it to hit at all. You can't just kind of, you know, get the spread shot you would expect from a shotgun. So see, like you would have thought I would have hit that. And you could slow that down and see my crosshair was probably just a few pixels off. Wow, I mean, this is the worst I've done this map. I'm not... I think I've been defeated by it. I don't want the low ammo warning. It's Tank Jr. that we gotta watch out for again, of course.
Tank Jr.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. He gets the win, he gets the frags. I'm not even involved in the fight. We'll go one more.
Fight.
See how that said fight? That only happens if you hit replay. And now I'm going to tell you something else that you're not going to care about. The guy who set the world record didn't set the world record, he cheated. He took the very best of all of his map performances and spliced them together. The real record holder was like 40-some minutes. And that was legitimate. Which is still impressive as hell. But why someone would bother to cheat, I don't even understand that mentality. Like, who cares? Especially on a game that nobody cares about. I mean, but I wouldn't cheat anyway. I mean, you're just... I think he's thinking, oh, I can get away with it because nobody is going to figure that out. But those of us who are older that have played the game or still play the game, yeah, we got you, buddy. You didn't do it. I can put all my best performances together and look better than I am too. I'd clip all that out. So I gotta remember not to go through the teleporter.
You are tied for the lead.
To come, motherfucker! And to come around the other side and take the hallway side of it. So I'm gonna get like, yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna get behind just gearing up. So it's hard because you feel like you have to stay in the battle constantly, regardless of the health or ammo you have. Because see, look at that, I'm still behind. And we were just up, we were just winning. Wouldn't have mattered if I would have made the switch. I mean, I wasn't paying attention to my ammo. I'm still struggling with that on the bigger monitor. It's so far below my field of view.
You are tied for the lead.
I just need to kill someone, look down, take a mental note of my health, or my ammo and my health, and then try and keep track of it from there.
You are tied for the lead.
Let's go up. Spray and pray and spray, or whatever the term is. No, not the shotgun! Oh. But hey, you know what? Tank Jr. didn't get the kill. That's good. Where are we at now? Okay, we're still tied for first. I'm surprised. No. Stupid Aaron. Stupid is stupid. Stupid Aaron is stupid. Get something out of this. That's why I don't like going in that way. You gotta come around the hallway. Let's try and keep it. Let's just try and keep it to one. No. Why am I bad when I really need it to count? I do something stupid like move my mouse too quickly. Easy kills I should have. I don't really want to go in there. I think I want to come around. But I'm afraid of getting behind on points. See, they're going to be down here. This is where the teleporter comes out at. This seems to be like the fish in the barrel. I did that last time I was here, didn't I? I just ran out of rockets because I wasn't paying attention.
Excellent.
Hank got my kill on that. See, that pisses me off. All that, and I'm in third place.
You are tied for the lead.
And see, now I feel like I should get health, but now I feel like I have to... Yeah, I have to stay in the fight.
You are tied for the lead. Excellent. You are tied for the lead.
Not what I want. That's not... I'm gonna get behind before I even see another fight. That should have been mine. Tank should have been mine. Someone freaking got the last little hit on him. Oh, this is frustrating. I'm gonna take a chance here. Let's get it! Let's get it, mother! That was my kill, and she got it. Now everyone's close to winning.
Tank Jr. wins. Excellent.
Yeah, we're gonna skip this. I don't have enough health to be this aggressive.
Tank Jr. wins. Excellent.
Much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna have to clear it anyway, because I won't be able to unlock the next tier without doing it.
Junior.
And I could just spend all day doing that and never get it. Okay, now I'm thinking it's gonna be too easy. Hardcore's hard.
You are tied for the lead.
Get focused. If I lose this, man, I might just stop doing this. Too many bots, though. I mean, damn it. Too many people on the map. Just...
You have lost the lead.
Okay. Play like you're playing on Nightmare. See, now I've just taken it all for granted that hardcore it's easy. We're not gonna lose this. Don't worry about it. I'm dialed in now. We're good. Dialed in. Sure, you're dialed in. I swear, if you watch any of the speedruns, that's what the bots do. They just back up into everybody. They don't jump, they don't work together, they don't fly around. I don't know how it is that all these speedrun videos, the bots on Nightmare are acting so completely inept, but they don't act that way when I play against them. Oh, I gotta watch my... There, see, I'm still doing that. I'm not seeing my ammunition. It's killing me. These big monitors are nice, but man, they're kind of a problem when you're playing this type of game.
You are tied for the lead. You have taken.
Absolutely wonderful to have a monitor like this for like Alan Wake 2 or Hellblade, you know. Oh no, you dumbass! You're I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to me. Let's just get the lead and then kill ourselves so we lose it. You know? It is so hard to have all this inner narrative in my head.
You have lost the lead.
Out loud.
You are tied for the lead.
I think I've said that a few times. See, I don't even know what I've said in these videos. It is so hard to do commentary while you're playing a game. I don't know how streamers do it.
You have lost the lead.
I know I have. That should be my gamer tag.
You are tied for the lead.
It'd be cool if they made a if Overwatch made a skin
Lost the lead.
for Orisa that was like a Quake 3 tribute and it was Tank Jr.
You are tied for the lead.
Of course, how many people would know what it is, and then how many people that played Quake 3 play Overwatch? Probably not enough percentage to even put the effort into making the skin, but man, I'd appreciate it.
You have taken the lead.
Come on, someone come through there. Be careful what you wish for! Okay, I'm alright. I could have stayed in that fight. Why did I back out of it? I had plenty of health. Now I've got someone behind me. I heard him. Oh, and yeah, of course it's Tank Jr. Let's go in here and see if we can get lucky with a left spin. See, I look at my armor and I have no health and I think, oh, I'm good because they've got to get through all my armor before they get to my health. I don't even know if I know how that works anymore. I don't think it works the way it does.
You are tied for the lead.
I think it's like every other one. 1 point of health, 1 point of armor, 1 point of health, 1 point of armor. I don't really know.
Excellent. Frags left. Two frags left. One frag left. You win.
It wasn't Nightmare. I can't do it anymore. We gotta move on through this shit. Alright, everybody, thank you for being here. I'm doing a new thing on the other videos. This is the only video you're gonna see in this. I'm gonna play the rest of them on hardcore until we get to the end of the tier. When we get to the end of the tier, I'm gonna do all those on Nightmare, so we got like this video and then 3 after this. And then I'm gonna add in like a little best of the 90s thing for anyone who cares. One thing I said in the other video was, you know what? Everyone, let's just try and really see things through everyone else's eyes. There's this great country song. And I'll tell you this. I don't know when it was recorded. I don't know who the artist is, but the line always stuck with me. He says, what does it say? Yeah, it would be great if I could think of how it says. I want to get the wording exactly right. 6 years old and you took a nap and you wake up and you're 25. It's called Don't Blink. That's the name of the song. That is 100% true. Time goes by so damn fast and you think you know it all when you're young, and that's okay because I did too. But I tell you what, I made a lot of mistakes when I was a kid. I made a lot of mistakes as a young man. And the one thing that matters most in life is family and friends and taking the high road and not being so committed to your beliefs and your opinion that you think other people are stupid and wrong if they disagree with you. There's room in the world for all of us. You can be a Republican and you can have Democrats that are friends. You can be a feminist and, you know, be friends with a stripper. You got to judge people by the content of their heart and their character. We're all different. We all have different paths to walk. We all come from different places. But I'll tell you the most important thing I learned in my life, that I wish that I could go back in time. And if I could go back in time and tell myself just one thing, it would be that when you're having problems with your family or your children, people that you love, and they're struggling and they're the ones that are being aggressive, that you have to combat hate or aggressive or frustration because they're suffering. They're having a hard time. There's something going on in their lives. They're not taking it out on you, even if it's being directed at you. It's not you that's causing them to act the way they act. So when someone comes at you with that aggressiveness and that thing that makes you angry inside, instead of coming back at them with anger, all that does is spread the anger and push the relationships further away. You come at it with love, especially when you're dealing with kids. If you have kids or stepkids, there's mistakes I made with stepkids that I regret so deeply. And I know I'm just some random internet guy you don't care about, but you know what? The wise people, smart people, learn from their mistakes. We've all heard that. But the smartest people learn from the mistakes of others. So the next time you feel like you need to lash out or judge someone because of their religion or their sexual preference or the color of their skin or whatever, remember, we're just all people. We're just all trying to figure this out. And unless you're clearly doing something bad, like hurting children or hurting animals, hurting other people violently, people are genuinely good. I really believe that. I think everything just gets so blown out of proportion and people just start taking sides and they get the pamphlet and they subscribe to the propaganda and they watch videos about it and then they get further and further and further apart, and it's like, well, if I'm a Republican I have to believe everything that the Republicans believe, and if I'm a Democrat or if I'm a Christian or if I'm a whatever. You don't. You can be your own person. You can't judge a group of people, especially like Jewish people, by the actions of the Jewish government. It's not really the Jewish government, that's poor phrasing. But even like the Russians, you know, the whole Sony not sending PlayStations to Russia as punishment. You're punishing people that are just like you and just like me, that don't want the war any more than we do, or Ukraine does. You know, it's the governments that divide us. It's religion that divides us. And it's those of us who buy into those ideas and are unwilling to see the other side of someone else's perspective, that push those further and further and further apart to, well, now you just got this world of hate. And it's really sad because it doesn't have to be a world of hate. What happens is someone says something like, oh, you're stupid for liking this. So then you find people that like what you like to reinforce that you're not stupid. And then those two factions go at war with each other. And you see it even on YouTube. It's just such a silly notion. Sorry for the rant. I just wanted to leave this out there for some reason. Anyway, guys, from now on, the series is going to finish up in 3 episodes. All Nightmare. We're going to do a best of the 90s on movies, music, and TV. And if you know anything about the 90s, you know, those of us that lived in it know that the 90s, the culture, the idea of the 90s really didn't end until about 2005. So we might be bleeding over into the turn of the century here with some of this stuff. Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you're all happy. I hope you're all healthy. I hope you're all well. And better yet, I hope you all keep an open mind about everything. Take care of yourselves.